This is Nurse Mystic Midnight Rounds, where the scrubs are clean, the patients bite, and the first aid kit comes with silver tape and holy water. Nurse Mystic is at a place she probably would never choose to go. But she doesn't always have the luxury of choice. Isabella Maria Lopez has always randomly felt a pull or would catch a sign. Sometimes hear a voice from nowhere, hear the ambient noise of a train station in the middle of dinner. That was the case today. Her alarm clock radio this morning, a crack of wood, a crowd gasp, then a cheer. Well, guess I'm having hot dogs for lunch. That's where we find Nurse Mystic right now, dressed in a team polo, simple slacks, high heels, and her big bag with the giant medical cross on it. It's a beautiful hot summer Saturday, perfect for relaxing. Well, except a girl's gotta eat. Foot-long, all beef, mustard, and onion. The crowd roars. Nurse Mystic, mid-bite, freezes. Her sunglasses scan the crowd. A shadow moves. Her head turns slowly. The hot dog slips from her hand, hits the concrete in slow motion, mustard side down. Every damn time I jinx it. Ugh, focus. Everyone's looking up. But not Isabella. She's scanning the shadows. Her lenses reflect faces, faces she might need to remember later. The announcer. Home run. The score is now tied. 1 out, top of the 9th. If the Red Barons score, we win. Or maybe we'll get some free baseball, Bob. Extra innings? Too soon to tell. Next bat. Wasn't there a ball boy on the first base side earlier? Isabella's already moving. Tucks into the back, behind the dugout, past security. They barely give her bag a second glance. While walking, she pulls out a home team t-shirt, red with a WBY biplane on the chest and a cartoon pilot barely holding the controls. She tosses it over her polo, pops the collar, keeps moving. Around the corner now, behind the home dugouts. Security's tighter here. Local cops, stadium staff, a few radios clipped to belts. But nobody stops her. The bag is enough. That's when she smells it. Everyone does. Cop to staff security. Smells like you'll be helping the maintenance crew again. Something's backed up. Badly. It's familiar and pungent. Most people are trying to ignore it, blaming the smell, not the lizard brain whisper of danger. But the employees are uneasy, finding excuses to leave the area. One cop, different from before, rests his hand on his hip, ready stance. But Nurse Mystic, Isabella Maria Lopez, does not listen to fear. She listens for signs. Not just the fresh scratch marks on the fire extinguisher case. Not just the bag of bats and donuts and gloves. Not just the squirt bottle. At the next intersection, a single, slightly bloody bat. Brown fur. Definitely looks like a werepug I know. She was gonna go left. It was dark, probably wrapped around the pitcher's dugouts, then outside. But then, the building shakes. Sounds like a tin roof in a meteorite hailstorm. Announcer, home run, we win. Let's go. As she turns down the darker hallway, the vibration pops open an access hatch she hadn't noticed. She pauses, then steps in, through the hatch, down a ladder, under dripping pipes, around pressure gauges and valves. Twice she's redirected, once by a red warning light, pipe could fill rapidly, then by a steam vent, too hot. She found out the hard way. Now her arms wrapped in bandages. No meds, just a self-taught lesson. Turns a corner, stops, a metal staircase. Old, rusty, at least 40 steps, maybe more. Are you serious? Beat. She looks behind her like a magic shortcut might appear. Okay, fine, leg day it is. This better lead to something worth my last quad rep. 2 city blocks later, a round opening above, 30 to 40 feet up. A ladder, caged, straight up. Well, guess it's leg day, Isabella. What better way to spend a Saturday? As she nears the top, sunlight stings her eyes. She looks down to shield herself. That's when she hears it. Ringtone, who let the dogs out? Well, that's a more specific than usual clue, universe. It's a real ringtone, a real phone, and she already knows who's calling. Big Papa Pup. Call it a professional courtesy. What you're looking for isn't needed. I was just claiming some property the wind blew in. The hell with that. In broad daylight, at a baseball game, on a weekend with free ice cream, 7th inning stretch had the world's largest banana split, and I missed it. I love banana splits. I don't even know who that little boy was, but when I find him, he better be okay. Tosses the phone down the hatch. Ouch. She leans over. 5 goblin heads peek out. guilty, cautious. And why do I have a party of goblins following me? Oh, Nurse Mystic? No, 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 we would never. Goblin 2, what's going on up there? Goblin 3, haha, Nurse Mystic gonna kill us. Let's switch places. Him first, him first. It was his idea. I'll be leader now. It's okay. Only one with a club. Smashes Goblin 4, keeps talking. We meant no disrespect, Miss Nurse. But we got one. 2 hurt goblins. And when we saw you run by... Oh, fine. Goblin 2, still from below. Are we dead yet? My wife's gonna be mad. I got 45 little ones. I'm on watch duty tonight. Goblin 1, Goblin 3, and Nurse Mystic. Shut up and move. At the bottom, a goblin lies on a stretcher, left knee dangling. Goblin 3. Yeah, we know he's dead. I'll claim his stuff. Just another day in goblin society. Didn't mean to bother you, miss. Shut up. He's not dead if she's here. She gives life, but she don't refund it. Mystic drops to her knees, bag opens, steam rises. Tone shifts, even the goblins go quiet. Goblin leader raises his club. Goblin 3 shuts up instantly. No, I've got something in my bag, but you're carrying him home. We'll be redressing it for weeks, even if he heals fast. He lost a lot of muscle. Of course. I'll help carry my brother. What? You think we're savages? I saw it, before you came, a giant werepug thing, plenty of room, had a kid, on his shoulder. Our medic, the one with no knee now, said cute. And that adorable werepug bit his knee clean off. Didn't know whether to pinch its cheeks or guard my bits. Well, that does it. I'm going to Big Poopy Pup as soon as we're done here. I'll go. Goblin 4. This month's theme is collars and leashes, right? I was invited. Politely declined. Collars cramp my vibe. She pulls out what looks like 2 seatbelts with a clear pouch, snaps it around the goblin's knee, tightens it, scans the group. What have you got for a good kneecap? Hands go up. One's holding an 8-ball. She takes it. You guys shouldn't be smoking. Bad for your health. Goblin 3. Told you humans think that's important. She carves open the 8-ball, scoops out the golf ball inside, fits the shell over the joint, 8 side out, pours in a glowing blue liquid. Done. 8-ball will be good as new in a month. Now take care of each other. I don't want to hear another word about how dangerous you are. Got that, goblins? Be less dangerous. 2 goblins grab the stretcher. 1 grabs the feet. They vanish into the dark. Up the ladder, down the ladder, and now, guess who's climbing it again? For me? No, of course not. For them, always for. On the outskirts of town, by the abandoned coal mine nobody wants to live near. Too many cave-ins. A massive 20-bay firehouse sits on a hill. Originally built to watch for fires from the mine, now it's something else entirely. A weird-dog sanctuary. As long as you're willing to do a little work, you've got a roof. Probably why Nurse Mystic has never seen a were-Dalmatian here. They've got too much honor. She walks up the stairs. The 2 large bay doors creak open. Standing there, a were-boxer in a suit. No hologram, no silly Night Fort mask, just a boxer, confused eyes, all muscle. The way he moves, like he's always holding back, always trying to be a good boy, despite the spiked collar. Nurse, Miss Sweetie. Spike's face out. That's how we keep the blood in. Great job. Big improvement. Beat. She's already walking past him. Now be a good boy and take me to whoever thinks they're in charge. Inside, the fire pole's gold-plated. 3 bays are filled with suspicious, but technically legal projects. Most residents aren't human. It's not a police station, not a courthouse, but it's where problems go to get solved. Someone needs a new home. Someone accidentally ate a cat. Someone's missing a piece. Everything else has a price. She's escorted straight to Big Papa Pup, white robe, cigar in the pocket. He's whispering to a female were-dog, "Come back tonight for the hot tub. Full moon, baby. I love to throw a free." He sees her. Oh, Miss Nurse Mystic Lopez, I didn't expect you'd be brought directly to me in my current condition. He glances at the boxer, who lowers his eyes in shame. Oh? Thought I'd be held up by a goblin amputation. Well, haha, pugs can be a little bitchy. Ha, rash. Go have a seat in my office and we can discuss today's. No, I want to see him. Him? Oh, yeah, see, you don't even know what you're worried about. She's fine. If you have to see her. Her? Minutes later, the three of them enter a new room. Big Papa Pup is now in his signature Papa brand clothing. The light flicks on. A kid is sitting in a chair, crying, in a damn interrogation room. What is this? Open the door. I'm going in there. After a long stare down, BPP nods. The boxer opens the door. She storms in. The kid recoils. Stay back! I don't know what you things are, but stay back! She's breathing hard, swinging her arms. Isabella steps forward calmly. The kid grabs her arm. A euphoric surge. Ah, that felt amazing. The kid faints. Nightfort mask falls. So does a baseball cap. Long hair tumbles down. Isabella, so you're not just a ball boy, you're a Batwoman. Sports fan? This is why when you need patching up so often, I try to stay away. I hate always saving Big Papa Pup's messes and the people he hurts. Hey, what I'm missing? Hey, what I'm doing is completely legal. She's not guild affiliated. She is now. She's my apprentice. What? Oh, you're her mentor now? Okay. So you're staying in the city then? I can work with that. Turns to walk away, then stops. You're cut off. You're not working with nothing. You'll be lucky if next time one of you needs a paw sewn back on. I even show up. You see a human child. I see stability. I see peace between turf lines. You think that comes free? You patch 'em up. I keep 'em off the news. That's teamwork, Lopez. Door's always open. If you ever want to work for me. And tell your werepug to take a real bath. Back at her place. It used to be a formal schoolhouse. The fields and parking lots are long gone, but the building stands. Still has the kitchen. Small gym, maybe 16 by 16. Wrestling mat walls. And best of all, a nurse's room with a skylight. Under the full moon, the new girl sleeps. Not a child. Small, yes, but maybe early 20s. Old enough to drink. Mystic double checks. Glasses scan. Alyssa Cooper. Age to the Bella? It's always better to look young. Then hold to yourself. Jermaine Cooper's daughter. Minor league closer. Solid ERA. So you're not just a sports fangirl. Interesting. Jermaine Cooper, local talent, announces retirement. This season will be his last. Drafted in 2008, the same year the city bought the rights to use the old Red Barons name like it was on clearance. Though he never locked down a major league spot, he became a legend in the minors. Two-time AAA All-Star, clubhouse mentor, the kind of player dads point at and say, "That's how you play with heart." After 20 seasons, dozens of cities, and one loyal glove, Jermaine Cooper plans to hang up his cleats. Quietly. That's sweet. Probably just spending the summer with your dad for his last D-list fame tour. Pauses, then squints at the girl. But what is your deal? And what happened to us at the mob house? She remembers being grabbed, remembers what it felt like. Not that feeling. Push that one down, far down, bury it. She unwraps her burnt hand. It's healed, completely. No blister, no salve. She was waiting to treat it as a punishment. But there's nothing to treat. Well, guess I know what Big Papa Pup wanted you for. Alyssa stirs. Excuse me, nurse? Am I in a hospital? I think I had some bad ice cream earlier or something. Goblin 8 Ball's fever dream confession. Goblin voice, soft, raspy, sincere, slightly unhinged. Dangerous goblins. We know, but we tried. I was the party medic. Queen Nurse Mystic of the Lopez clan saved me. With the Sacred 8, why me? Why me? Be less dangerous, goblins. The human girl is a healer, a new healer. She saved me with the 8 Ball. New healers equals bad news, bad luck. Bad debts reawaken. Be less dangerous, goblins. Nurse Mystic went straight to Big Papa Pup's house, took something valuable, and walked out. Like nothing, like no one, like committing crimes makes you clean if you don't blink. She didn't blink. I might never exist again, less. Exterior, the firehouse, under a full moon, werewolves on leashes, awkward pacing, one's being walked by a bored teenager eating funnel cake. Pool party out back, spotlights, steam rising. A famous rapper hunched over in the pool, glitter chain sagging. Why you do all that, puppy? Arms wide, sunglasses on, robe parted just enough. I always do what I want. A DJ booth catches fire, on purpose. Up the red velvet stairs, past the wear boxer check-in, it's strictly puppies only. Good and bad allowed. The elites arrive. Sharp shoes, sharper smiles, empty eyes. Someone yells, "Who let the goblins in?" Too late. Goblins don't RSVP. They arrive crying, bleeding, healed, ready to trauma dump near any cheese plate. Big Papa Pup, why are you even up here? What is? You're invited to sniff my ass. No, really. Otherwise, please enjoy the lower festivities. End of episode 1, Nurse Mystic.